Hello friends, welcome my Meena, Assistant Professor English from Government College चौमेला झालावाड़। आपका हमारे YouTube चैनल में हार्दिक अभिनंदन है। कल अपन ने विलियम कॉलिंस की ऑटो इवनिंग के बारे में एक्सप्लेनेशन पढ़ी थी। आज पढ़ेंगे अपन विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ की दी वर्ल्ड इज टू मच विथ अस। ठीक है, देखिए पहले पोएम के इंट्रोडक्शन के बारे में जान लेते हैं। देखिए, विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ इज वन ऑफ द लीडिंग फिगर्स ऑफ द 19th century romantic movement in England. Wordsworth was born at Cockermouth in Cumberland on 7th April 1770. ठीक है, he was the second son of John Wordsworth, attorney at law. He was a moody, strict and violent temper, but very critical of his conduct. ठीक है, while a boy, he was an eager reader and was acquainted with the great critics of the 18th century. He found his real inspiration not from books but from his association with nature. ठीक है, अब देखिए नेक्स्ट। In October 1787, he went to St. John's College, Cambridge, and although he paid very little heed to his surroundings, he records many of the charms of the beauty. Even in these years, he was meditative and charmed by the beautiful scenes of nature. His deepest sympathies were with the simple life of the country. Gradually, his mind expanded and his sympathy broadened. ठीक है, like many of his generation, he was filled with enthusiasm for the French Revolution. After taking his degree, he resided for more than a year in France. He wrote of the French Revolution. ठीक है, now देखिए next. Bliss it was in that town to be alive, but to be young was very heaven. In 1797, he became acquainted with Coleridge. In 1798, appeared a small volume entitled Lyrical Valors, containing the poems of the two friends. ठीक है, अब देखिए नेक्स्ट। After making a tour in Germany with Coleridge, he went to residence in Grasmere, removing to Ellenbank in 1808. 1808. They also resided two of visited South Coleridge, De Quincey and Wilson. ठीक है, अब देखिए नेक्स्ट। It was to this congregation of country poetical spirits that the term Lake School was applied by the reviewers. Against those reviewers and against the public that regarded their works with indifference, Wordsworth and the other Lake poets struggled till 1813. ठीक है, अब देखिए नेक्स्ट। By this time, the poetic genius of Wordsworth and his disciples began to recognize it. In 1813, Wordsworth settled at Rydal Mount, which continued to be his residence. ठीक है, until his death. He had for some time the office of distributor of stamps for the country of Westmoreland. ठीक है, in 1843 he succeeded Southey as poet laureate. Next to Shakespeare, Wordsworth is the greatest source of familiar quotation. ठीक है, अब देखिए नेक्स्ट। His most famous poems are the Lyrical Valors, the Prelude or on the Intimacies of Mortality, from recollections of early childhood and sonnets. ठीक है, अब देखिए प्रोफेसर जसीर जैन राइट्स left an orphan at 13. Wordsworth was brought up by an uncle. He started his career as a poet in 1793. It was the publication of the Lyrical Veilers in 1798 which finally heralded Romanticism. ठीक है, अब देखिए नेक्स्ट. Not only did the poems express a new attitude to nature, but also a new faith in man. The poems a collaborative venture by Wordsworth and Coleridge. ठीक है, used language and meter differently from the manner it had been handled by most of the 18th century poets. ठीक है, अब देखिए पोइम द वर्ल्ड इज टू मच विद अस, इसके इंट्रोडक्शन के बारे में देखिए. द पोइम इज वन ऑफ द फेमस सोनेट्स ऑफ वर्ड्सवर्थ. ही कंपोज्ड दिस पोइम इन May 1806, मतलब 1806 में कंपोज की गई, रची गई, मतलब इसकी रचना 1806 में हुई. इट इज एन एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ हिज लव एंड एडमायरेशन फॉर द ऑब्जेक्ट्स ऑफ नेचर सच एज द सन, द मून, द स्काई, द सा एंड द वाइंड. ठीक है, अब देखिए नेक्स्ट. द लैंग्वेज इज क्वाइट सिंपल. ही बिलीव्ड दैट पोएट्री ought to be written in the simplest language of the common people. It is one of the most characteristic product of Wordsworth, the poet and the moralist. The poem exhibits the love of the poet for paganism. ठीक है, W.S. Landor says, yet in the West Earth says he ever wrote reverse to the powerful influence of the pagan creed. ठीक है, अब देखिए थोड़ा सा इसके संक्षेप में इसके बारे में और सारांश के बारे में भी जान लीजिए. देखिए द पोइट इज ग्रीव्ड टू नो द पीपल बिकमिंग मोर एंड मोर मेटेरियलिस्टिक. ठीक है, दे हैव टू लव फॉर द ब्यूटी ऑफ नेचर. दे डिवोट their whole energy in accumulating wealth. ठीक है, they delight themselves in physical pleasures. They waste their time, money and energy in frivolous enjoyments. They have no taste for the appreciation of the variety of beautiful aspects of nature. ठीक, अब देखिए नेक्स्ट. They run after money and physical pleasures. In the eyes of the poet, their lives have no meaning, and he condemns their mechanical pursuit of wealth and money. अब देखिए आगे. Their sense to love and admiration for the valuable objects of nature is completely exhausted. The poet is so grieved at the growing tendency towards materialism that he desires to go back to the age of pagans. They very simple and innocent people, completely untouched. Why the sophisticated characteristics of the people of the poets. ठीक है, अब देखिए ना. The poet will enjoy himself in the beautiful atmosphere of nature. In the age of pagans, The poet longs to have the visions of the goddess of nature, such as Triton and Proteus. ठीक है, अब देखिए नेक्स्ट, ही इज इवन प्रिपेयर टू पैगनिज फॉर क्रिश्चियनिटी फॉर द सेक ऑफ हिज लव फॉर नेचर। अब आज अपन ने पोइट और पोइम के इंट्रोडक्शन के बारे में जान लिया है। कल अपन पोइम की एक्सप्लेनेशन के बारे में अध्ययन करेंगे। ठीक है।